think we're nearly, I know we're just over time, but I think we're actually, I was a bit worried that I wasn't going to have enough material here. I'm pretty much done. Look at this. In Australia, Eastern Australia, Brisbane, Sydney, you've got the solar eclipse there on the ascendant descendant axis with the actual eclipse on the ascendant and Saturn Neptune on the descendant. We'll see if and when this is the final slide. You have when you have eclipses, it's well worth watching the Sun and Mars in particular as transiting triggers subsequent to the eclipse. And so on the 14th of December, 14th, 15th of December, we have Mars. Mars at that time would be squaring Neptune, even no eclipse, right? There will really be something that makes that middle time of December a little bit like, well, I don't want to say necessarily violent or dangerous or anything, but it certainly could indicate a type of like paralysis and exhaustion, something like this. Or some sort of sneaky aggression. When you mix Mars with Neptune, you can get a sort of veiled aggression. But the fact that Mars is at that time activating this eclipse and the Saturn Neptune conjunction at that time is for me very conspicuous. So I think right. I think that's going to be a time to watch. In other words, whatever happens over the next, say, 2 weeks, or 3 or 4 weeks, before and after this actual eclipse, I think it's worth just keeping an eye on the middle of December. It could be that some of the stories that are currently evolving and developing and so on, could get suddenly triggered. And this is the kind of thing one often misses. At some point in this course, I want to talk about the eclipse.